I'm just tired of being called
This is
alone.
over with. Man, you really gone. You really cut off. So we're going straight to the courthouse. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious?
Why are you texting her in the middle of the night?
To go see my son?
In the middle of the night?
I did. I did go see my son in the middle of the night.
Scrappy, don't piss me off.
Well, congratulations, sir. Got all the babies in the place. Looking good, sir. Looking good. Mama D, great job.
Oh, thank you.
Well, just happy y'all came to experience anytime. Us, you know what I'm saying?
How is the full entourage going? How's everything going?
When you say the full...
The kids, just making everybody mix together.
Yeah. It's weird. You asked us to move to Atlanta, and we live 5 minutes away from you, and then, like, damn, like, you can't just come stop by before you go take your little bitch on a dinner date real quick. Ooh. You know what I mean?
I don't even understand why Shakira throwing jabs at Brit like that, because she don't know her. You have no reason to hate. You have a whole baby. This ain't this and that ain't that.
I moved from another state to come out here so that you could be closer to your son, and you not even closer to your son. My mom died, my father not here. I don't have no family, no siblings, no aunts, no uncles. I don't got nobody here but you. So I would just like for you to make that same type of effort that I'm making.
No, that's fair. Like, I definitely know I can be better. So Shakira ain't lying. I do need to do better with seeing my son. But, you know, trying to take time to see how I can figure it out, because I do not like to deal with my kid where I'm getting disrespected. So my whole thing is to stay away from her and try to find a good spot to take care of my baby.
Baby, can you swing my way? Can you take me serious? I ain't here to play.
So, Kira, I'm glad I was able to bring you out.
Well, I definitely appreciate you bringing me out because Mama needed to get out. Hey,
I felt so bad about when Shakira said she felt alone in Atlanta. And so I decided to meet up with her. She's giving me all access granted to my grandson, Kyrie. And I'm going to make sure whatever Shakira needs, she's gonna get it.
all right, so what I didn't tell you was I got in that ass before that Christian.
What happened?
Girl, please. He was at my house another late night like he usually is.
And
You ain't know that, right?
no, I didn't know that.
When he's on the way home from after his little date, or when he on the way home from after going to the club, he comes stop at baby mama house.
It's a goddamn booty call.
All right.
This girl was home alone when my son done creak, and knocked on this girl's door. And you know what they say, nothing after 2 a.m. is open other than secure legs, evidently.
You know, while I was over there doing the kids' hair, right? You know what your son did?
What?
He lets her go on a date.
Huh?
Yeah. He was
Girl,
a dinner
I don't
date.
know who this woman is, but I'm gonna find out. I heard she's a realtor. I know
Baby ain't
realtor.
selling no houses.
No,
She's
no,
selling
no.
bottles, baby.
Your main income is in the strip joint.
Her main income is your son, because he a trick. He giving her thousands of dollars, and he giving me pennies for his son.
Everybody knows about my past. And I thought I told him, never be a trick. This young lady, Brittany, is doing just that.
Party was a vibe.
Today was a big one. This was a really, really good
Little bro
turnout.
was happy for her. You could see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I got an extra question.
What?
So we pulled up to Kyrie's birthday party. But why is your baby mom like going around like telling everybody that y'all sleeping together? Like that threw me.
Hey, man, I don't know what's happening with everybody trying to put me in the hot seat. Cause first it was Zane.
This is the girl Shakira was talking about.
What you mean?
Remember we was in the circle and she said some crazy
What she say?
And now Sam. Come on, now. She talking about some old.
How old?
He was official or not?
Oh, we was not. You was still telling me to take it slow.
Oh,
But it was long ago.
And it's nothing, no more. It's,
No, hell no.
that's dead.
It's over with.
It
Covered
better
up.
be. Because if it ain't over with, this might be over with.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm Ashley.
How you doing?
Welcome to the Bunny Hive Smyrna.
Today, we're, doing a little co-parenting right now. Me and Shakira, you know what I'm saying? We got little Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? My son, my little Prince. And We trying to stick through the negativity, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get past that. Cause I really love being around my son. Hey, Daddy.
You just looking.
Cover like I ain't seen in a minute.
Pick him up.
I'm scared. He gonna start crying.
Just give him this.
Give him to me, let me have him for a night today.
No.
Look, he might know what I'm saying, cuz like, no, he be mean mugging me.
I would mean mug you too.
Why?
Because he don't know me.
How you gonna look at me like me though? Like, Kyrie looking at me like this. And I'm like, you think I'm a stranger? But I kind of get the gist of it. He ain't been around me in a sec. I want to see my baby, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Shakira, she's going around telling everybody like, but it's like, I'm just coming over to see the baby.
I wish you would have been here for his 6-month party that you didn't come to.
That he was not gonna ever remember.
So how come your friends came?
Where is Scrappy?
He was included, he was invited.
Oh, so he's not coming?
No.
I don't know. There's a show out of town. And then it's not like you was saying good things about his father anyway, so. At the end of the day.
What did I say? Scrappy do not come see the baby. But when he goes out with Brittany and they go on dates, he comes to my house after to have sex. I come to him, I'ma trip out every time.
This is the crazy right? If you gotta come around and Shawty gonna be talking about we sexing and we under the sheets and all that, like, bro, I'm not going nowhere, bro. Like, it's making it hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, the past is the past, yeah, we did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, after you had Kyrie, we did. You know what I'm saying? But now it ain't like that.
I don't know, I'm thinking about just moving back.
You're definitely not going to New York with my son.
Well, I am not married to you.
It don't matter.
So,
It don't matter.
I have to be in the best mental state possible in order to raise a child. And I don't think my mental state is that healthy here and there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm definitely trying to be big on co-parenting with him. He's gonna stay here because he deserves it. I need to be around my babies. I really want to be in his life. I love him.
As far as like going to New York, right now, I'm just not 100% sure. So I just need some time to figure that out. But you'll know when you need to know.
Oh, like, I don't even got nothing to say. I'm just watching.
So there's an elephant in the room. Are we gonna meet? Are we gonna hi, bye?
Yeah, I want to introduce you. I just ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be saying nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm like, hey, Bam. I don't even like saying Bam. I like to say number 2. Like, I can't.
Don't call her that. Don't call her that. Being respectful, giving the respect that we want to receive, so don't call her that.
I mean, like, we gonna walk over there or something? Okay. Hello.
How y'all doing? Good, how are you?
So, Brittany, you want to introduce? Okay.
This is Bambi.
The Bam. How you doing?
No, I put the Bam.
Good.
Yeah. She been around the kids, so I thought it would
good.
absolutely be.
Everybody been around the kids.
Not everybody, but this one is definitely, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
I thought, you know, maybe we should have a conversation.
Sure, I would love to.
Brittany is not the first girl that Scrap has introduced to our kids. He even had one of his rap homegirls watching our kids. So at this point, as long as my kids are safe, I cannot control what's happening at his house, and I don't want to.
So, so. Do you mind if I just speak to her? I'll just, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm sure you probably heard.
This is some scribble scrabble going on right now, you know what I'm saying? What on earth could you be telling Brittany now, Bam?
If there's nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Nah, but I mean, you know, Bam, she can, you know, she heavy on the manipulation tip sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Ja, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. They in there talking. Oh, are they smiling? Can you see if somebody's smiling? You can't see anyway. See if they smile.
I'm sure you've probably heard like a whole lot of stuff about me. I'm not disrespectful. I'm not a baby mama. I don't like to be addressed as that because I don't act like that.
I understand.
Okay.
She seemed to be cool.
My kids are my #1 focus. I do
Absolutely.
not play about my kids at all.
I see that.
I don't care about nothing else.
I don't know if you know anything about me, but I was married and I was a stepmother as well.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, we've been in the same shoes several times.
I'm 100% happy and relieved to know that Scrappy's girlfriend is very respectful. She understands how I'm coming about my kids, so we should not have any issues. If you ever have to knock his head between the washer and dryer, just make sure the kids ain't watching, please.
I would never.
That, you know what? You all right with me. Because, yeah, protect them babies.
Mama
please.
bears.
Yes. Nice to meet you, girl.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the party.
They walking out like it wasn't no dog, cat, or deer fight. But this one thing I know, Bam is real good and slick at psychological warfare. So I gotta still see if she got in Brit head, for real.
What happened?
Nothing. It went very well. Nothing. That's something, man.
I mean, what y'all talk about?
Oh my God.
Are you having a good birthday?
Yes.
I am. Is the palace good?
Yeah.
Is the palace intact? Yeah.
I'm getting ready to have hip surgery. My hip joint is deteriorated. It's gone. So I got metal pieces floating around in me. So,
It'll be good, though.
I know.
Hello. Look, I'm outside. Look how late it is. And where's Daddy?
Scrappy had to go out of town. I really wanted Shakira and Brittany to finally get a chance to meet.
I would have loved to meet her today, but he doesn't want me and her to have a conversation because she's probably gonna want to ask the questions that she wants real answers to. I mean, if you don't have anything to hide, then what's the big ruckus about? I mean, everything I've said thus far is the truth and it's not a lie.
I feel before going to surgery, this is a missed opportunity for both sides to meet. Just a message from the Queen. We're going to address this head on. Put your out and on the table.
Like, he's spending more time getting to know Brittany than his son. Yeah, but he
So
doesn't
has he
know
tried
him.
to come get him?
He came and got him, and he brought him back in 30 minutes.
What?
Exactly.
Yes, he did.
I gave it a chance. Scrappy tries to make it seem like I'm just like holding Kyrie inside of a lock, but that's not that. And mind you, I was cooking the dinner, he brought the baby back,
That
and
was up.
then he's eating the food that I'm cooking. And I'm like, well, can't even keep the baby
This is
for
so,
me.
like, embarrassing.
Over the last 4 weeks, he said that he's coming over 2 to 3 times, and he just don't show up.
He did that with her. He would bring her back. She said she remembered. And he's like, she don't like me, she don't know me. And I'm like, no. I'm like, you're going to keep her so she gets to know you.
I asked him 1 hour a week. He said he couldn't do that.
1 hour a week?
Yes. I said, come get him one day or spend time with him one day so that I can go about my business.
I really hope for Kyrie's sake that Scrappy and Shakira can figure this out. As a mother, it was really hard to watch Scrappy prioritize other kids and other women over his child. Scrappy gets caught up in and loses his way. I just want Scrappy to grow the up. Like, be the man and father that we know you can be.
He finds a way to make it seem like, oh, it's your fault, oh, it's your fault, oh, it's your fault.
He's not right in this. He's not right.
Ooh, this is cute. Welcome to lot 23. And I'll have you guys sit across from each other. Thank you, honey.
Got that big old baked potato back to help, man. For me, I feel like we always have to do date nights, you know what I'm saying? They non-negotiable. I'm trying to keep this relationship tight. So we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna go ahead and make our own fresh cologne.
If a scent could describe your personality, what would that be?
Clean and flashy, yeah.
I would say fresh,
Okay.
clean, pure, relaxing.
Okay. I like that.
So let's dive in.
Dive right in. Oh, this joint say black. And I'm black.
Well, babe, I appreciate our date night.
Always, baby.
I think it's a good opportunity to talk and address some concerns. The other day, with your mom, the conversations that were had, they kind of threw me for a loop. I feel like your mother was trying to put something together that I didn't really see anything wrong with it, but you were just so strongly against it. I felt very uncomfortable. It was a lot.
I'm not gonna step into a situation knowing I'm finna be uncomfortable because you wanna do it or my mama wanna see it. I'm like, nah, I'm not finna do that because I already know the outcome. And if you're gonna be around her son, yeah, we all should meet because I don't want my baby boy to be around a young lady as yourself and then his mama don't know you, you know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing, you know, the kids and,
Yeah.
But also I feel like outside of that, a conversation needs to be had because she just speaks on me and my name entirely too much. Never met her, never said 2 words to her. I'm just trying to see where this energy is coming from. I would like for you to have a conversation with her. You would like to co-parent effectively and keep things cool. All that weird shit she be doing and popping off and running to social media and speaking on me, like, that has to stop.
What's happening?
Hi. Hey.
Well, finally, Shakira, Brittany, Shakira.
So yeah. I basically wanted to sit with you. I felt like it needed to happen for 2 reasons. First reason, Kyrie, because I heard that you had concerns about me being around him. Second thing, you having a very strong opinion about me when we've never met. I've never had a conversation with you. I mean, I didn't know anything about you until I knew something about you and wanted to see this. This is what is relayed to me. I want to know, like, what's the issue? Like, what's funny? I should really be laughing at you. I don't want to be besties with Shakira. However, I do want to establish some boundaries, establish some respect, and we need to handle this like 2 grown women.
How long y'all been dating? Don't even know, huh?
We kind of locked in after his birthday.
After January?
We've been dating and we've been known each other. We've been friends.
Okay.
All of that, but on a more exclusive level.
So when y'all was dating and y'all were friends, you didn't know that he had a baby on the way?
Well, actually, I found out about it online.
So he knew that I was pregnant from the day I found out that I was pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? He asked me, what do you want from me? I said, I don't want nothing from you. You know how to be a good dad, right? He said, yes. And then what a lot of people don't even know is that the threesome was not the first time that we had dealings with each other. And it wasn't the second time or the third time either. We met, we were vibing, we were having a great time. Great time, actually. That's how I got pregnant.
That is news to me that y'all had been dealing with each other prior to the threesome, but Shakira's trying to get a reaction from me with this sex timeline. Scrappy and I were friends. I was not dealing with a man who had a baby on the way. If y'all were dealing with each other, that's cool.
Right.
The whole timeline, whether it's y'all's timeline, our timeline, whatever timeline, they don't overlap.
Right, so no, wait. Hold on. Wait, I'm not done, hold on. Because I just want to get the whole timeline out real quick. It went on the internet that August. I was due for November. He then asked me, are you gonna move here? Because it's not gonna be fair to my son for me to have to go back and forth. Well, I can go back and forth, but it would be better if you moved there, right? I was asked. We were still sleeping with each other the entire time I was pregnant. So the narrative that we was not dealing with each other or this or that narrative is not true. We were. I give birth. Him and I are still rocking. He's in my messages, he's calling me babe, he's calling me baby.
I'm not calling you baby. I called you baby mama.
I'm just tired of being called
It
a
was
liar.
over with. Man, you really gone. You really cut off. So we're going straight to the courthouse. Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Why are you texting her in the middle of the night?
To go see my son?
In the middle of the night?
I did. I did go see my son in the middle of the night.
Scrappy, don't piss me.
He asked for a massage. Didn't you just read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see him asking to see Kyrie.
He'll ask on Friday, he don't show up. Saturday come, he'd be like, are you up? I'd be like, oh. And then a lot of these
Because I got to do too.
A lot of these
you know what I mean? If I can just come get him and have him, then he'll be right there with me.
Okay.
Like,
once I cut him off romantically, that's when he started doing all of this stuff.
Cut me off.
That's when he started.
Cut me off. Like, come on, cuz, like.
When I started asking, hey, can you come over during the daytime so that you can get the baby for me?
No.
Brittany,
You ain't
I'm
never
down
had to
here.
ask
I'm
me.
down here
You
by
never had to
myself.
ask
When did the 2 a.m. request to see Kyrie
I'm down here by
stop?
myself.
I mean, ask her. She the one acting. You believe it? No, cause you believe. She believes.
These are your messages.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. It just means she hating. That's
Hating
it.
on what? Why would I never wanted you.
Why would you come in here with all this? Because
I've never asked him for a relationship,
she wants you to do
ever.
what?
I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's unhealed. He was doing a lot of lies about Bambi and this and that. And from where I'm
no
from,
lies. You don't come getting nobody business like you know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on.
I don't with who go live every 5 seconds like a bitch. I don't do those type of things.
I don't see no judge. I don't see no jury. But I feel like I'm being convicted of something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she pulling out paperwork, text messages, and all that type of stuff, man. I'm like, what is this? This ain't even supposed to be about me. Only timeline we supposed to be talking about right now is why Shakira was mouthing off and talking crazy online about Brit. I did not have sexual intercourse with Shakira while I was with Brit.
Firstly, I'm gonna apologize for the things I just said about you in public because you're right. I don't know you. However, he spent the first year of his son's life getting to know you and not getting to know his son. He know you more than he know his son.
Let him, I done tried to get my son to stay with me at my house, but you talking about he crying too much.
He picked him up from Clubhouse one time and brought him back to my house 30 minutes later.
I did.
And was in my crib eating tacos.
Did I not tell you about that?
And brought him back.
Did I not tell you about that?
Right.
Yeah, because
He do tell me.
Because you know why? You know why? First of all, if you have a
he's
kid,
contradicting himself. You just
have-
said drop him off and let him cry, right? But as soon as he cry, what did he do?
No, because
bring him
she
to my
said
crib.
that. She said if he start crying, she said if he start crying,
Make it
just
make
bring him
sense,
back.
bro. Make it
'Cause I
make
know how
sense.
she is when
You're
he cry.
contradicting yourself. You
Yeah, she
just
be like,
said
no, just
she
bring him
don't
back.
let me keep him when he cry, right?
Exactly.
But as soon as he cry and you told your woman.
That was one time. One time.
Okay, I'm gonna interfere. Not
That
that,
was one time.
not that it's my place.
That's one
Not
time,
that it's my place
That's
to
one
insert
time.
myself in your
Well, I'm finna have him though. It's cool. I'm finna have him.
Year
I ain't
of
even
your
gotta ask
son's
you. I ain't
life,
even gotta ask you.
building a relationship to get
Guess
back
what?
at Bambi.
Guess what?
your
When he get one, when he get one.
And
the meeting is not going how I hoped it would. I'm here for solutions. And now I'm feeling like I'm the referee in the middle of a match between baby mama and baby daddy. We're not getting anywhere with any of this. Back to the main focus. I wanted to meet with you to see what was going on. Whatever it was, I'm glad it's out there now. I want you to know I'm not keeping him from doing anything dealing with his son.
I didn't
I'm
think
a
that you
mom.
was keeping him from doing anything with his son. I just feel like he's just not making the best decisions because of you. Not saying that you're saying to him anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because I see how he is. I feel like if this should have been happening. My son would have been, and it's a shame.
Your son would have been what?
I'm asking
She don't control me when it comes to my kids. Are you serious?
Yeah, but she would probably take care of him better than you do.
What?
You didn't build a relationship with him. You built a relationship.
I got you. No.
You built a relationship with your new situation. Like, please.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I am absolutely floored. Reading, listening, back and forth, trying to get the tea. I am shocked to hear that it wasn't like a one and done situation. That is definitely the impression that he had me under. If they continue their love affair while she was pregnant or after Kyrie was born, he definitely hid that from me. I appreciate the
I'm gonna leave these
apology.
messages
I'm
here.
gonna definitely read these.
And I'll DM you the rest.
Y'all was having sex while we were.
Y'all have a good night.
No. I told you that.
You want to read these? We can be done. We're done. Yeah. And she said she got more to send. You owe me a lot of information. Normally, I would never seek advice from an ex-wife. I can handle my own. But as much as the text bothered me, Shakira also said Scrappy can't stop talking about Bambi. And since Bambi has been honest with me so far, I think this might be a good opportunity to ask her and see, is Scrappy obsessed?
Hi.
Hi, Bambi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for meeting me. You said I could call you
Of course.
if I needed to.
I meant it. What's going on, girl?
I needed to give you a ring because I had some craziness that took place. Scrappy and I met with Shakira, and surprisingly, she admitted that she was wrong for the things she said.
Okay, I like that.
However, she made it very clear she wanted me to know about this timeline that they had, when they started sleeping together, when the baby was conceived.
I'm just tired of being called a liar.
And you really gone. You really cut off.
Why are you texting her in the middle of the night?
But that don't mean nothing.
So at this point, do you think that there's something still happening with them?
Honestly, I don't. She verbally said they aren't. However, she kept throwing your name around.
Why?
She would say, like, I would never be with a like you because all you do is sit around on live and talk about Bambi, you know, basically saying he's, like, obsessed with Bambi.
It's kind of hard because we came from a space of basically us not speaking at all to now it's starting to kind of like make me feel uncomfortable.
You think he's trying to get his family back?
It's so like awkward me having this conversation with you because he does get a little inappropriate sometimes.
Oh.
And I have to like be like, okay, like that's not what we doing.
Inappropriate with words?
Yeah, like, oh, we should get our babies and move out the country, or would you consider like getting back together? Like it kind of goes a little too far.
I definitely would say that's too far. Scrap is telling me he doesn't even like Bambi for real. I am the one pushing for them to be one big happy family, but damn, I didn't realize he was gonna take the statement and run with it. That's a lot to take in.
I just think that he's like, you know, spoiled, and whenever he got an issue going on with you, then it's, what do you think about me getting my family back?
Would you consider that?
Absolutely not. But if I say, get the out of my face, now we're back beefing.
Yeah. And flies, right?
Girl. Yeah.
I feel like Brittany is saying all the right things, but there's absolutely no emotion behind it. As a woman hearing this type of information, you would be a little hurt and upset, and she's not giving that at all. It's just kind of weird. Like, what's happening here?
I'm grateful that you came, met with me, gave me some stuff I needed to know, because it's like, I'm not that girl. I'm not Shakira. I'm not sitting around waiting like a puppy at the door.
I'm really sorry that I have to tell you that, though, for real.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know what to do next. I don't know how to feel. He's trying to get his family back, girl, so.
Brittany.
We'll see.